This week is unhinged with how busy it is. Some weeks are like that. And for me, I like affording some flexibility to maybe adjust our expectations or to see if we can actually stay on track. So this week, I am bringing you along to show you how even in an incredibly busy season of life, we manage to stay on track. And we're gonna talk about the things that really make that possible. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. My name is Shanna, and if you are new here, we are a homeschooling family of 4. We are in our 9th year of homeschooling, and I no longer have little homeschoolers, which I think plays a big role into this. Today, we're gonna jump right in. I'm gonna show you a full week, an absolutely insane week of things, and how we manage to maintain our school routine despite all that. Before we go any further, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. So first and foremost, let me explain to you that we are very busy. It is a very busy season of life. I'm going to show you my schedule. We will talk about the things that are on my schedule. And I also am going to take you through day by day and talk with you kind of like a captain's log, a status report, if you will. So a few things that I want you at the beginning of the video to know I feel like play a very big role in this. I work from home, I work for myself, my schedule's entirely flexible. 1, that makes this possible. 2, we've intentionally planned very easy meals for this week because our week is insane, okay? 3, I get up early, way before the kids, usually around 6 o'clock so that I can do anything. Kids are up by 7 and school day starts at 9, which didn't really play into this week because we've had to start early and go late, and it just is what is necessity. The moral of the story is we've maintained flexibility, but also maintained accountability. Now, things that help me out, I have big kids. My youngest one is in 4th grade, which is honestly kind of an old homeschooler. So my youngest is in 4th grade. Everyone can read on their own, and we lay a very solid foundation. I talk about this a lot, and it is because I do feel like it is the thing that really sets our homeschool apart and makes things possible. I don't have to micromanage what they are doing. They know what they are expected to do. I am not involved in every single thing that they do, and they just get up and get going. They know what's expected and they get it done. We've talked last week and all of this week every day about what you need to do today, why you need to do it, and what are the consequences if you don't get it done. We'll be pushing school till Friday or till the weekend. I am filming this Friday of the week, so I, again, can really tell you that these are the things that played into it. Without further ado, let's jump into our week and talk about what we have going on.
One way that our meals were made easier in this crazy, busy season of life was with a brand new, to me, to review, Aster Cook cookware set. Friends, you know I am all about things that make life easier. And when life is busy, this homeschool mom needs easy to clean, easy to use pots, pans, and utensils that keep mealtime from becoming a burden. This Aster Cook non-stick ceramic cookware set has quickly become one of my favorite finds. The detachable handles make it so simple to cook, serve, and then stack everything away without taking up precious cabinet space. They're oven-safe, induction-ready, and genuinely non-stick. Like eggs, slide right out non-stick. And here's the best part, the brand already has an 80% off base discount on their site, and they're giving me an exclusive extra 30% off just for you. That means you'll get this full 21-piece set for less than Amazon, less than Walmart, literally anywhere else. Just use code Shanna at checkout. I'll leave the link right up in the corner. If you've been wanting to upgrade your cookware or need a set that makes busy days a little easier, this is the time.
Good morning. Hey, hi, how are you? Get comfy with this aspect ratio, because if I'm actually going to get filming done this week, then I think it will wind up being mostly on my phone, which is abnormal for me. And I don't love it, but it is what it is. So, hey, hi, how are you? My name is Shanna. Welcome back to Making Everyday Magic. And this will be vlogish style video because we are very busy this week. So how busy? Super busy. We are very, very busy, and I will show you a look at our calendar here in just a minute. We have great things. We have normal things. We have rearranged things. We have bonus things. We have all wonderful things. And to be completely honest with you, it started 2 days ago. So it's it's busy. My big kid has a holiday show that has now opened, and that opening night was last night. We are wild and crazy, and I am bringing you along this week specifically to show you how we're doing fun stuff, how we're doing big stuff, but how we are also doing school still, because next week is the week of Thanksgiving, and I am filming this the week before Thanksgiving. You won't see it until December, probably. But what I want to highlight to you is that, I know I want to take Thanksgiving off, so I can't take this week off. So I'm going to show you how we are still making it up with a crazy, wild, busy week, and how we're being flexible. And that starts actually right now. This is Monday morning. Like I said, the last 2 days have been nuts. And I'm going to take you probably all the way through maybe the end of the week. I honestly don't know. But at least the weekdays. And what has happened is it is almost 7:15. I've had some coffee. I finished reading a book. My little kid is up and downstairs and packing for her day because, again, everything's moved around. So we are actually headed out this morning when normally we're not headed out first thing on a Monday morning. But we are, because we're out every day this week. And my big kid is up getting ready. So we are all getting ready. Okay, so 7:15, everybody is getting functional. So I'll be right back. Okay, makeup's done. I'm going to do something with this hair. But the schedule, let's see, it's 7:45, 7:45 right now. And we need to leave at 8:45. Today, again, our whole week is insane and out of whack and crazy. And I don't like this view. We are headed to piano. Girls have an appointment after that. And then this evening, we are going to see Wicked. So we've got a pre-screening for Wicked tonight. So we will go do that. And that is just Monday. We're also going to do our full load of school, which the girls have already started. So they're so good. They get up and make breakfast. Get up, get dressed, make breakfast. And they sit down and start with CNN 10. They'll have geography going. The only thing that I think will be a little hinky as far as our normal schedule today is if we will get in art history. It's okay if we don't. We can push it if we need to. And then making sure everybody gets their math in because they like to be home for math. So they will likely be doing schoolwork this afternoon, but it's just a necessity this week. So it is what it is. But we're going to do our best and we're going to get it all in. And I'm going to let you know if we are, in fact, getting it all in. So let's go.
Okay, so here is my calendar. This is what we've got going on. Yes, I did build an entire second calendar so I could show you without giving you details to my real life, but this is what we have going on. What I need to do is I actually need to find the pockets of time when I'm going to work. So right now it is a few minutes before 8. I will go ahead and, we got to leave at 8:45. So my travel times are not in this calendar. But right this minute, I'm going to do one simple work task because I can. And then I'm going to take 5 minutes and just figure out when I have my working chunks of time. And I think if I can do 1 to 4 o'clock today, actually, I probably won't be able to squeeze in that much. Let me make this a great color, shall we? Let's make it flaming red. I haven't used lavender. We'll do lavender for work. Okay. So if I can work probably a solid 2 hours this afternoon, I will do my orders to get them shipped. I'm going to get my video ready for posting for tomorrow. And then I have got to make sure I've got 2 days that are basically a total bust. As you can see, I've got Friday, which is just impossibly full, and Tuesday, which is impossibly full. So everything else, I'm just going to have to fit it in. So for today, I'm going to do what I can. My focus for today is going to be on getting orders done and any little thing that I can get started. I did do my best to work ahead the week before because I knew the next 2 weeks, being with the holiday and then just being this insane busy, was going to be a necessity. So right now, this is our calendar. This is what we're working with. And I am just going to throw in a couple of work blocks for myself, to be honest. That's good. Yeah, and I will, I don't know. I don't know if this is possible, but we're going to do our best.
Probably that, if I'm being honest. That there's yeah. Just less hard. So it you start. Okay, and then I also need to get school on here. School's going to happen in the in-between spaces. So for right now, I feel really good about this. Let's go. Like I said, I can hear the girls. They're currently doing geography, which means they've already done CNN 10. They're doing great. Are those his sunglasses?
I call him
What happens
his
if it's
reading glass.
raining?
Okay, it's Tuesday morning and I am filming my morning because we have a crazy day. But as far as homeschool progress, some of them have already started. It is 7:25 and they are up and going. Tuesday is our busiest day. It is also the day we try to get done the earliest to account for the fact that we leave the house at 10 a.m. So that is the goal. Today is wild. Today is insane. My schedule is nutters. Let me see if I can show you easily. This one right here. That's Tuesday. With things we do, travel time, total insanity. So far, I have gotten up. I've done what I need to do to feel centered in life. And I am about to make another cup of coffee and then get myself physically ready for the day. But as far as schoolwork goes, we're on track for the week. Okay, let's go.
Okay, Tuesday, very busy day. It is almost 8:15 and we are blowing and going on school and keeping our routine. Like I said, Tuesdays we tend to go a little earlier because we are out of the house by 10. So that is what is happening right now. Today I'm up, ready, and I have a friend who is almost done with her math. So I'm gonna hop in and help where I can or where I'm needed.
3. How much can we get to 23?
How many sixes can you get out of 23?
All.
That's me.
Sure.
Okay,
Skip count.
6, 12, 18, 24. 24 satisfies speaking us.
But is it 4?
It's 18.
18. So how many full sixes can we get?
3.
3. So what do we have, Lee?
6 and 6.
Yep. Okay, so we have one kid who is finished with her schoolwork. It is like 8:30, but she could do a little more. So I'm encouraging her to do a little more, at least practice music. She has a show tomorrow and a get started on chores. So that's where we're at, 8:30 in the morning. My big friend is working on her math. So we'll check in here in just a minute. I don't think she needs me for anything, but I'm going to check. And then, I'm going to start packing lunches because, like I said, we've got to carry lunch with us today because we have a very busy day. This is how we get school in, even on our busiest days, is we just adapt. We start early. We push what we can, but we do our best to make sure everything's getting done. And by being proactive and starting early and going heavier when we can, that means that if it does go off the rails, we're okay. So that's the goal, and that's where we are today. So I am going to pack lunches, socks and shoes, and we have a little while until it's go time. I've got my video ready. My video will go up in about 10 minutes. I've got some emails I could answer. I've got a couple more work things I could squeeze in this morning, and I might do that. But first, I'm going to focus on the things that need to be done, which is packing lunch, because we can't starve. Okay, we can't starve. This burrowing bird is the only small owl that perches on the ground. It hunts during the day, running in search of prey. It digs its own burrows, but will also take over abandoned dens.
Athene cunicularia, birds up to 2 feet, 9 ounces, carnivore eating insects, small rodents, birds, lizards, North and South America, and of least concern. Okay, so kids are up. Kids are like done with school, or at least done with me with school. They've done a great job of getting up and getting going today. So I have a few minutes. It is still, let me see what time it is. 9:15. So I'm going to power through scrubbing the toilets because I can. And so I will tack this onto my morning routine, but then also just highlight to you that it's 9:15 and my kids are practically done with schoolwork. Win. Okay, 9:49. Schoolwork is, are you done with your schoolwork? Marilyn, are you done with your schoolwork for the day? Okay, one friend is done. One friend is finishing up right now. And we are out of the house. We are on the way to our next thing. And yeah, and I even did clean toilets and stuff this morning, which is rare. So, there we go, on our way. Oh, all right, so we finished our meeting and we are blowing and going, ready for the next thing, which is our homeschool science class at the museum. And then we will be heading on to the next thing. Okay, we're headed over to science class. We usually do take advantage of the 3 hours free parking and walk through the garden because it's stunning, absolutely stunning. And it's just a nice way to go. We cut it close every time, but we're okay. This part. Okay, out of science. On to the next event of the day. Fortunately, my friends are done with school and they got done super early because they ain't got time for it. Good morning. It is Wednesday. We all feel a little rough. The 2 later nights right in a row is hard. We are up. We are at him. I have just dropped off my big friend at our show. They have a student matinee today. And I am going to go home, get the little friend ready for her show. She's performing in like a public service kind of capacity. And we will get over and get that done. Where we are right now, it is 9:06. Everyone is up and fully functional, ready for the day. Little one should be starting schoolwork right now. She is home with dad. Dad's got to work from home today just because schedule. We just let me get work, okay? So dad is home. She is supposed to be starting her schoolwork this morning. We're fully booked the whole morning. And so they both know they're going to have to do schoolwork this afternoon. We actually don't have anything going late tonight. So everybody is just going to settle in. Jamie's early. It's going to be glorious. And then tomorrow morning, we don't have anything going on. So I'm going to let them sleep in as well. Anyways, so school status currently at 9:06 a.m. on a Wednesday morning of the busiest week, I swear, of our year, is little friend should be getting started right now. And I will help as I am able. The big friend watched her dentist and geometry video and started a few of the problems, but is not finished. And that is where we are currently. So far as like progress on the week, we are doing awesome. Everybody's on track. We've not even like dropped anything yet. We have not had to push or amend, which I will do in an absolute freaking heartbeat. If it just isn't happening, it ain't happening. Ain't nobody's gonna lose sleep. We're not dying over this, okay? So no. We are currently on track, on schedule as intended. But like I said, I will cut it, I will squish it, I will drop it, I will burn it if that is what needs to happen, because nobody's gonna be unhappy. So that's where we are. So I will try to remember to check in later to let you know how it actually went, how everybody went. As far as things they actually still need to do today, Marilyn's got math. She needs to, as far as Michael Clay Thompson goes, we're on to 1 practice sentence and
one practice sentence and a paragraph assignment every week. But there's only 20 of those, and we're on like 12. So here is what I am thinking, which I think is wildly crazy. Night Zookeeper has out their new iOS app and their new quests. So I think what I'm gonna do is pause our microplay times in writing so that we actually have something to do in the second semester of the year, and keep up with our daily science, and then keep up with our Caesar's English vocabulary, but pause everything else and get like totally live and experience those quests for like a month or longer. Like actually just use the full thing. I think it'll be really fun. I think it'll be a really fun thing. So keep an eye out for that. I'll let you know my thoughts on that. And yeah, I'm entertained. Everybody's doing great. So she's got no vocabulary today. We're good on vocabulary. And then she'll have her like one a day things. So like her Skillshare English geography, her code breakers, which is it's different than Myrtle because she finished Myrtle. And then yeah, Big Friend has language arts, sentence. We're picking up the books today for her second paper, which I think she's going to discuss British queens and their impact on modern feminism. Yeah, so that, and yeah, I think that's where we're at with that. Math, Myrtle, how did she? Her sentence, and then she studied her vocabulary words. But I think that's it. So that is where we're at today. That is how we are working today. And yeah, that's our Wednesday update. Okay, this video is gonna wind up being so long because I'm just so chatty. So yes, we will keep you posted. Hopefully later today, give you a little check-in. Yes, we did, or no, we didn't. But hopefully, yes, we did. Bye.
I did not film our Thursday recap. Thursday was not anything wild or crazy. We only had one event where we actually had to leave the house, and that wasn't even until evening. So everybody had an opportunity to sleep in because we had like 4 late nights in a row. So everybody had an opportunity to sleep in and then also to get up and get going. Schoolwork was still started by around 9. It was just a more relaxed pace. And then they did have a couple of things that just took a little extra time because we were catching up from the week ahead. So it did provide us an opportunity to kind of have that like catch up, that catch all. So Thursday was nothing special, mostly according to plan. Today, Friday, the only thing that still needs to be finished up, we have one chore from one child for the week. And then also my big kid needs to take her vocabulary test. So, and if you're wondering if school has sacrificed at all or quality of work has sacrificed at all, it has not. It has not. My youngest vocabulary test was a B. So we're doing great. We have not sacrificed anything this week. We have just pivoted, stayed flexible, and made it work. And it helps that everybody was on the same page and we talked about it constantly and we made sure that everybody knew what and where and how they needed to be. And I really do think that those expectations, that solid foundation really plays into our success, to be 100% honest with you. So I hope that you found any of this helpful, entertaining, or informative. If you did, please scroll down, hit the big red subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. As always, you can find me right on down in the comments or over on Instagram at Making Everyday Magic. I did recently share how we make routine, how our routine works. So if you need a little bit more of that, I do have a playlist on our routines. So guys, that's it. Happy holidays. Best of luck keeping it together. We're all really, 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 really busy, but you've got this. Bye, guys.